Howdy folks, I hope everything's going well with everybody. It's been a busy week for me, which I like. I'm working on an old house built in 1880s. Has the fancy dental work, fancy trim around the windows. Y'all know how they are, beautiful. I painted the whole inside of it and the outside of it. It took me about 3 months. Had to patch a lot of the plaster. I got to see some of the 2x4s when I done that. It's old rough cut. You know, they probably bought a steam engine in there. Old hit and miss, you know what I'm talking about? And old hit and miss Triton, set it up, cut the lumber right off the farm. At one time, whoever owned this house probably owned half that town. What land this town is now, right? And because there's houses all around it now. But it is a beautiful old house. Has a lot of old shrubby gardens. Has these gardens you can walk through. They got statues in them. Oh yeah, it's really a beautiful place. So I'm not doing anything big. I power washed it Monday. Now I sealed all the brick walkways. It's got brick walkways all with it. It took 5 gallons of sealer. If I could tell you how big. How many brick walkways is there, patios, and I primed the old metal roof on an old building that was probably built back then too. I think they probably changed some of the siding through time on it. That's about it. I know one of the buildings I've done some siding work on it, and I put a new door in it on that one. But this doesn't have the original door, so I'm painting the tin. And you know, oil-based paint, guys, I'm going to give you all a little heads up like this. Oil-based paint's getting hard to find. Now, you can find, somebody going to say, oh, you can buy the Rust-Oleum. Yeah. You can walk in Walmart and Home Depot, buy that. Walk into the counter at Home Depot and say, I want a gallon of oil-based paint. They will send you back into that. They don't have any other oil-based paint. I was going to paint this tin roof. I went to the paint shop, the paint store, and I thought, maybe they have a gallon. They had one color. They had a couple gallons of one color, light gray, that somebody ordered last year and didn't use all of it. She said, we'd have to order it. We don't stock it. Nobody stocks oil-based paint but Rust-Oleum anymore. So what I done was I used an oil-based primer made for metal, and I primed it today. So tomorrow I'm going to paint it with latex paint. So I talked to a couple of reps from the paint business about 5 years ago, and they said, if you're painting inside of these old houses, prime them. That's what I done in this old house. I painted the whole inside of this old house. And I primed all the trim because it was oil-based. I primed it all with oil-based primer, and I put it back with white latex because they're going to quit making oil-based. He said, that's going to stop. And then what are you going to do? So he said, you better go ahead and switch it. So when she asked me to paint this old house, I said, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago I painted all the side of it. That's what I done. I primed it all. I primed it all, oil-based primer, switched it to latex. So if y'all have an old house that you're dealing with, I'm telling you, if you're going to do some painting in it, and it's got oil-based trim, if you put latex paint on it, the latex does not stick good to the latex. It'll come off easy. You can take your fingernails and just scrape it right off. It'll pop off. It'll bubble off through time. Prime it with oil-based primer, not latex. Oil-based primer. Then with oil-based primer, you can put oil or latex over the oil-based primer. All right? If you put latex primer on, you should put latex on oil. It doesn't work. Use oil-based primer. All right, there you go. I bet I helped somebody right there. Y'all ready? All right, there it went. Hey, computer's a little slow today. 2:58. All right, y'all ready? Give Crappy what they want. Guys, they eat that little Tweety bird up. I'll tell you that. Y'all seen I had no trouble catching them. I caught some nice ones. The video I loaded today, I said catching slabs. I caught some good fish in that video, guys. If you haven't watched it, or if you just watched a little bit of it and quit on it, I've caught some good fish. I ended on, I think, a really nice fish, if I remember right. But I caught some good fish. I fished again this past weekend. I got a video coming for next Wednesday. It's got some good fish in it. So, and I'm going to load one this Friday. My computer is very slow right now. I don't know why it's doing that. This is a high-speed computer made for gaming and stuff. I'm hesitating a little bit today. All right, John's the first one. The number's 258. John's got 11. All right, Sam, 365. You're over. It's 258. 245. Okay, I'm writing it down right now. 245. Chris. Okay, we'll keep on going along here. So he's got you 200. Got that knocked out. Dennis won last week. It's not too low. Dean, I don't see a number. Yeah, if y'all leave your number first, it helps me on Wednesday night. 242, 245's got you already, Lakota. 77, too low. 267, number's 258. You're over. Way under. 322's under. 245 is carrying it. Too far under. 250. You're over. No host. Oh, stop a minute. The number is 258. 250 knocks Chris out. All right, because he had 250. It's Darren. All right, Darren, 250. The number is 258. So you got to watch close. 125. That number's 258. That 265 is over. The tracer. Yeah, Andy said he caught some with the tracer. That tracer has a different action to it. If y'all watch it, that's what it's made to have. Some of y'all have bought it. If you look, like I said, it's made like a canoe. All right? What does a canoe do? It moves easy on the water, right? That's right. Because it's long, slender, and it has little curls on the edge. What changes color? It has little curl outs. So it's made to move easy, okay? And supposedly, if you go on the A&I and read the write-up on it, when you move it, it's supposed to stay up in the water column easy. So, not supposed to sink as fast. All right? So, there you go. Thank you for using those baits, Andy. 188. I'm glad you're catching fish on them. 219's way under. Right now, they got to knock out 250. 162. All right. David, you didn't leave a number. All right, there you go. There's your winner this week. All right, guys, appreciate y'all. Appreciate you for the orders. Orders have slowed down this week. Last week was good. I had orders every day. I've had one order this week go out. So it's slowed down. I know, summertime. I talked to a few local people that's fishing some, and some of them said, I haven't been for a couple of weeks. My grandson's playing soccer. My granddaughter's cheerleading. Yeah, I know. There's a lot going on this time of year. You got grandkids, you got kids that are involved in sports and stuff like that. Plus, there's a lot of activities going on that people are going to. Carnivals, fairs, outdoors things are going to. There's a lot of stuff like that right here. When I played in the bluegrass band, guys, we played somewhere starting in about April. We played almost every weekend somewhere. We done 55, 60 shows a year. Sometimes on a weekend we played 4 times. Yes, we have played 3 times on a Saturday. Yeah, a couple times. We do something at lunchtime, somewhere, or something 11 o'clock in the morning at a fair. Drive an hour to another fair and play there at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Then go somewhere and play somewhere from 7 to 8 or 7 to 9 at a pig cookout or something like that. Yeah, we do that. We would do that right often. So, but that's what you do when you're in a band. You do it to make money. And have a good time. You're trying to have a good time, but you do it to make a little extra money. And it's something that you enjoy doing, right? But I don't do that no more. I quit in 2015, so I haven't played since then. I don't know if I could even play anymore, guys. I was playing stand-up bass. Because some of y'all probably wonder why my email is blue bass. It's blue bass. I used to have a blue bass when I first started. And so my son said I ought to name it that. Then I switched over to a 1951 K bass, stand-up bass, and I played that for years. My son has it now. But my hands, like right now, my right hand has hurt me so much from holding a paintbrush and a power washer, squeezing a power washer wand the last couple of weeks that I can't hardly even make a fist without taking a leave this time of day. So I don't think I could pull the strings and play and play it. But I enjoyed it while it lasted. That's why I had bluegrass starting. That's my son playing at the beginning when this. In my videos, he made that little outro. He plays, I said this before, he plays all the instruments, all the bluegrass instruments. He's won state championships on guitar and the banjo. So, yep. And he still plays in a band and all. And he has a gospel album he came out with. He wrote 7 other songs. And if you're interested in it, okay, I don't think I've ever mentioned this. If you're interested in it, you just go online on Jeremiah Gilmer, Gilmer music. Okay? He has a site that he's selling those CDs on. Alright? And you can find it there. Jeremiah Gilmer Music. And you can find it. Alright? and it's a gospel album. He has a lot of the pros playing on it. If you've been around bluegrass, you'll recognize some of the names on it. Okay, it's playing on this, and you look at it, you're like, oh, I know who he is. He's had a lot of big shot pros play a fiddle on it. Got a couple singing on it. So it's very, very good. I think you would enjoy it. You can listen to it there too. I think you can listen to pieces of it there. All right. Did I mention? I don't think I've ever mentioned that. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for playing along and watching. I'm gonna scare you a little bit. I haven't made a video for this coming Sunday yet for the cat. So that might happen. That might have to happen Friday or Saturday. All right. And I got a surprise guest fishing with me Friday, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I got to make a video for this coming Sunday yet. I've got 4 or 5 fun videos on my computer ready to load. So I've got them. But I haven't made another podcast for this Sunday. So y'all gonna get a fresh one for this Sunday. Hey guys, appreciate y'all. See you next time.